Hello again. This is Helping Joe Biden number 4, I believe. The Taliban. Okay. I am not especially for or against the Taliban. I don't know that much about them. I will not express opinion here. The main thing we want to know is how can we pacify the situation? Okay, the mess that to a large extent is because of Joe Biden. Okay, so I have contact with all those who profess themselves to be Taliban, let's say in and within 500 kilometers of Afghanistan. Contact all of them. Okay, we have that contact. How many are there? According to the US, there were like 75,000 Taliban, maybe fighters. Let's see. People who would profess themselves to be Taliban. 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Of course, it's moving. 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100,000, 101, 102, 102,000. If I think 103, it's going to stop. 102,000 people. Okay, now I've tested this a little bit. And obviously, these Taliban have their complaints, legitimate complaints against the United States of America for invading their country. And of course, not all of the Afghanis are Taliban, but they're a factor in that. When people have these emotions, in this case it could be hate, a desire for revenge, we all have what's called a emotional frequency. I say that we are a soup of emotions. So each emotion contributes a frequency, and together we have a total frequency. The highest frequency emotion is love. It has a frequency of 1,000. And I can show you that here. The pendulum answers all these things. Okay, so I connect with the emotion of love, and I will ask its frequency. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 950, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1000. The frequency of love is 1000. If I think 1001, it's going to slowly stop. 1000, okay? Now, these Taliban will probably have feelings or desire for revenge from all that they have gone through. And let's check what the emotional frequency of the emotion of desire for revenge is. A vengeful emotion, let's say. Okay, we have the contact with that emotion. It is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 97, and 98. It will stop. Okay, there's lots of these other emotions. I could ask, and I have asked for the frequency of different emotions. In fact, each songs have a, if you want to say, dominant emotional frequency. And it's really interesting to test songs with this music, but that's another story. Music, that is why certain songs can be very soothing emotionally, and others can be agitating. Okay, now, we're going to check the average emotional frequency. I've done this before with different countries. The average emotional frequency of the people of Afghanistan. Of course, they have gone through a lot recently. Very few people have a frequency above 900. Mine is usually around 900. It might be a little less today because I'm feeling overworked and a little, in fact, worried about the situation in Afghanistan and other things and all the manipulation that's going on. So let's test my emotional frequency. As I say, few people are as calm or whatever as me. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 884, 885, and it's going to stop. 885, 884. It starts again. Okay, so my frequency is 884. Now we're going to check the average in Afghanistan. 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 496, 497, 498, 498, 497. So it is 497. We would wish that that would improve, of course. Now let's check the emotional frequency of those same Taliban that I had checked. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160, 61, 161, 160. Okay, so these Taliban have a lot of negative emotions. That is the first thing I will work on. I will send to take away their, I call them low frequency emotions, and add high frequency emotions to these people who consider themselves Taliban. And that I've seen experience where by doing that we can actually affect their behavior. A neighbor's grandson got really, I don't know, depressed and took some drugs and other things, and he actually got to the point he was just acting crazy and actually said he was going to kill his grandmother if she didn't do something for him. And I checked his frequency, it was very low. I sent to fix his frequency, and she said the change was amazing. He stopped all that, and he asked forgiveness, said he was sorry and everything just for doing that. Anyway, she was convinced that it works, and I've tested myself when I am feeling bad emotionally, and my frequency definitely goes down when I'm feeling bad emotionally. So I believe in this. So now what I will do, I will send to take away low frequency emotions and send higher frequency emotions. That is only one of the things that we can do to help not just the Taliban, but people everywhere. Okay? I will put this up in the comments down below. I will put what the final frequency ends up being for those who consider themselves Taliban. And if I have time, I'll also do it for all the people of Afghanistan, because they could all use some help. Okay? This will be Joe Biden, helping Joe Biden 4.